Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Jay, welcome in. Congrats on first. Loon, thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Have fun doing laundry. Isn't it like a stupid hour of the night for you right now? Are you doing like midnight laundry? Anyway, I won't judge. I won't judge. We all have things going on, you know. I have a load of laundry in right now, actually. Because I want all my clothes to be clean for working Christmas. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The holidays be in full swing, everyone. They really do
I don't
be.
like the frogs.
We love the frogs. What do you mean? Oh lord.
He coming.
Oh lord, he coming.
There we go, that's a better one.
I don't like that fog. I changed my mind.
We don't have to do that.
I've changed my mind. I don't like the frog either.
Wait a sec.
That's scary. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. The holidays be in full swing, everyone. Today at work was fucked. It was so busy. Jesus Christ. I tell you, trying to serve customers, answer the phone, and still put like display boxes out on the floor and keep shelves stocked all at once is a talent, is a feat. Oh my goodness. So busy today, which worries me for tomorrow, because not only tomorrow do I have to do regular serving people things the Friday before Christmas and keeping the store stocked and tidy, we also start our Boxing Day sale setup tomorrow, which is just fantastic. Sunday is Christmas Eve, which I'm also working. Less concerned about Christmas Eve. I know it's going to be busy, but because it's a Sunday, we're open for 2 hours less than a weekday. So it'll be a shorter day to have to worry about. Tomorrow I'm worried about. Because not only do I have to do all the regular things, as well as it being busy, I also have to set up for arguably one of our biggest sales of the year. That's what I'm worried about tomorrow. But Jesus Christ, it was busy. It's a lot. But I got my grocery shopping done today as well. Once again, right on budget, which was wonderful. And I got myself a cake. Why did I get a cake, you may ask? Because I fucking can. I'm an adult now. I have adult money. I can get a cake if I want to get a cake. The occasion, you ask? I've had cake on the mind. I've had cake on the mind for like a week. I've been like, God, I would just like a cake. I would just like to eat a slice of cake right now. And so I bought myself a cake. I think I deserve it. I've been working very hard. I will be working very hard over Christmas. I think that I deserve to have a slice of cake. And I'm allowed to buy a cake. So I bought a cake. There's a cake in my fridge right now. That's crazy to me. This is probably only the second time I've ever just randomly bought a cake. But I'm so excited for it. I can buy a cake if I want to buy a cake. I think I deserve it. I've had cake on the mind, and I think I deserve it. Exactly. I'm going to try not to eat the whole cake at once, obviously. Oh my god, what is that badge? For the Game Awards? Oh, that's fun. I don't have one of those. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to eat the whole cake at once. I would throw up everywhere. But I have a cake, and I'm very excited. I am very excited. I'm going to have a slice. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow after work. I think I'm going to need a slice of cake after work tomorrow, if we're being 100% transparent and real. Jesus Christ. Please pray for me tomorrow. That's going to suck. Like Christmas Eve, I'm not even as concerned about because it's a shorter day. At least on Christmas Eve, I can just focus on keeping the store tidy and serving. But I'm going to have to do sales setup on top of that tomorrow. That's my concern. But anyway, how we all doing? How we all doing? I'm fantastic. Yeah, grocery shopping was good. All stocked up on everything for the Christmas week, which will be good. It's also the last stream of the year. I'm really sad about it. I know that I've done this to myself, and I could stream Christmas week. But I know that it's going to be best for me to take the week off for two reasons. One, I just got $50 for my grandpa for Christmas. Now I'm officially done Christmas shopping. Let's go. And I don't spend money on myself. I don't know what to spend it on. Save it if you want to. Or even, I don't know, go treat yourself with something. Obviously, places are going to shut over Christmas, which makes it hard. But maybe you could get yourself like a massage. You could do like a spa day. Go get your nails did or something. Or buy yourself a cake. Fuck it, buy yourself a cake. That seems to be the trend here. But yeah, I know I could stream Christmas week, but it's going to be good for myself to take it off. I have two reasons. The first reason, my boyfriend is off for 2 weeks over Christmas. Hold on, I have to match him. He goes off beat. It's very disorientating. Anyway. Hey Darkstalker, how you doing? Yeah, my boyfriend is off for 2 weeks over Christmas, so he'll be home this weekend, home the Christmas week, and then home the first week of January. So he's home for 2 weeks. And I'm going to enjoy seeing him and hanging out. Reason number 2, work. Obviously, I have an extra shift or 2 over Christmas. I'm still going to have my days off and everything, that's fine. But because I know that work's going to be so busy and so physically and mentally taxing, those like 2 days I do have off, I know that I'm really going to cherish, and I'm not going to want to leave my fucking bed. So that's why I'm taking the rest of the year off of streaming. It's really sad. Even now, like, I'm second guessing myself, being like, but I don't want to not stream for like a week and a half. That's a long time. I want to play Pokemon, but I know that it'll be really good for myself. If plans align, I might do a stream on Christmas, but very, very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Hey, Ice Star, how you doing? I wish I could get my nails done. Unfortunately, over here they cost more than 50. Well, yeah, I mean, but at least it'll pay for like a little bit. It'll pay for like half of it. I have an obsession with the stick bug. Listen, I like the stick bug. The stick bug's fun. He does a little dancey dance. If it was a real stick bug, I would be crying at the sight of him. But he's a fun little cartoon stick bug. He's fine. Thunderstorms, fuck yeah. It got really stormy yesterday for no reason whatsoever. In the evening, like after stream, it got so windy. Like our trees were like horizontal. It was so windy. And then just nothing. That lasted for like 5 minutes. We never got a single drop of rain. And then the wind just went whoop, gone. Gone. It was very strange. But yeah, I am sad that I'm taking the rest of the year off streaming. But I know that it's going to be really, really beneficial. I know that I'm going to need it. It will be good. It will be good. Because I can almost guarantee I would have cancelled a couple streams had I scheduled them for next week. I would have been cancelling. So I've just decided I'm going to take the holidays off, spend some time with my boyfriend, get some hustling done at work. It's going to be very, very busy and very, very stressful. So the last thing I'm going to want to do is come home after a 9-hour day of bitchy ass fucking customers and then talk for like another 3 hours straight. So it'll be good for me. It's what shiny stumbled upon me today. What? What shiny did you get? He's back? I didn't know I had the cooldown set so low. Ooh, a shiny Rhyhorn? That's really cool. Are you going to evolve it into a Rhyperior, or are you going to leave it as a Rhyhorn? Shiny Rhyhorn's orange, isn't it? Am I crazy? Or is that orange? But yeah. So, last stream of the year so far. It's sad, it's bittersweet. I know that it'll be good for me to have the holidays off, but I am really going to miss you guys. But I need to trust someone fair. That's fair, especially with a shiny. Do not just trade it to anyone. I know a lot of people in Joe's server will be really good. And if anyone does steal it, Joe's going to kick their ass. I know that for a fact. Yeah, but it's definitely hard to find someone. I think I'm going to save it, honestly. Probably might start a trust fund for Logan. Not a bad idea. But you know you have to treat yourself sometimes. Not every cent of money you get has to go to someone else. I know it's hard. I know it's really hard, believe me. But do something for yourself once in a while, you know. But yeah, so bittersweet today. Last stream of the year. At this stage, I don't have a set date on when I will be back. So far, because obviously I don't have our work roster for January either. So far, I'm thinking about the 2nd of January, so about a week and a half. But once the roster comes out, I will release the actual schedule and I'll let you guys know. I am still going to be posting content within that time. It won't be as frequent, but I am still going to be doing stuff. So quick plugs. Obviously, we have the YouTube video going up this Sunday. the Pokemon trading card advent calendar. That video gets uploaded this Sunday. And I'll still try and post some periodic TikToks as well. Obviously, I'll be on Twitter, I'll be in the Discord, all of that jazz. And then as soon as we get our roster for January, which will probably be the last weekend of December, as soon as I get the January roster, I'll get another schedule out. I'm pretty sure the first week of January I have an extra shift as well. So we might not go back to 4 streams a week immediately, but as soon as the January roster comes out, I will release a schedule for you guys. Stream elements? Uh-oh. Oh no, it's working. Yeah. So TLDR, in order for me to multi-stream, I'm not able to use the Stream Elements Live OBS plugin because it makes like an alternate version of your OBS and it overwrites everything. So any other plugins you install, like if Stream Elements is here, any other plugins you install go below it, so they just don't show up. And the plugins stop working when I use Restream. So the only reason I had the OBS plugin for Stream Elements was for the custom bot name. So basically, I just decided to uninstall the Stream Elements Live plugin so that I could multi-stream. Toga Damaru in chat, by the way. So that I could multi-stream. So now our bot is just Stream Elements, and I'm just gifting it a sub every month. I figured the $9 a month it takes for me to... hey. The $9 a month it takes for me to sub my bot to my channel is worth it if I get to multi-stream. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, it means that it just says Stream Elements now, which is very boring, but, you know. It was either not multi-streaming and having a fancy bot, or getting to multi-stream and having a boring bot. So, you know. Hey, those are tactics emotes. Fuck yeah. Hi, Sky. How are you? So yeah, last stream of the year. Woo! Very bittersweet. As soon as I get the work roster for January, I will release the January schedule. At this stage, I'm thinking January 2nd is when I'll be back, but I'm not 100% sure. There will still be content going out on TikTok and YouTube while I'm gone, so do not worry. And yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys, but I know that it's gonna be really beneficial for me to have the Christmas week off, with all the extra shifts at work and having my partner home for Christmas and just all of that jazz. I'm doing good, Sky King. Work today was fucked. It is getting so busy. It was so busy today, and I'm so worried about tomorrow. Because not only is it a Friday, which is already the busiest weekday, it's the Friday before Christmas, so we are super busy right now. And trying to like keep the shop floor stocked and serve customers is really hard. But 3, our Boxing Day sale setup starts tomorrow. So I have to do that on top of everything else, but it's gonna be fine. I will be fine. A lot of people have tomorrow off as well. Oh, yippee! How fun for me. How fun. No, it'll be fine, honestly. I'm not alone tomorrow, obviously. I have someone else with me, for most of the day at least. It is good that it's busy. Like, I like the busy. The reason I'm stressed is because I have to do the sale setup as well. I wish I had that luxury, Darkstalker. I wish I did. But I don't work, I don't get paid, and also no one else can work it. So, yippee! I don't work, I get no money, and the store doesn't open at all. So, woo! But no. No, it'll be fine. It's just, yeah, it's mostly the Boxing Day setup that I'm worried about, because Boxing Day is, like, our biggest sale of the year. So, I don't have a job yet, I have to get over therapy first. That is important. That is important. Definitely do that. Focus on that. Bleh. I've exhausted myself. I just rambled for like 20 minutes. Anyway, Pokemon. So we are playing more Pokemon Scarlet today. I did do a couple other things off stream that I will walk you guys through. I basically just did more Union Circles and BP grinding. But we will be almost entirely finishing our living decks today, which is going to be very nice. Black Friday is getting close to Boxing Day. It is. But definitely nowhere near as big. At least Black Friday just happens like in the middle of November. So there's no like extra stress on top of it. I have multiple jobs that I inflicted on myself. Hell yeah. But yeah, so we'll be almost finishing our living decks today. I say almost because there are a couple things we're not going to be able to do. First of all, there are 4 Paradox Pokemon. 2 for Scarlet, 2 for Violet. You only get 1 of each. Which means we're not going to be able to have a complete living dex because I'm not going to be able to get the Violet exclusives because there's no way in Christ someone would trade them to me. So we're just going to have to go with 2 out of 4 and call it a day. There's also, in terms of the legendaries, I did some off-screen BP grinding and was able to get 3 more of the legendary snacks, which means that I am only missing 4 legendary snacks. Yes, Darkstalker helped with the Union Circles. Helped with the Union Circles. I do very much appreciate that. And then I did some with a streamer as well. Ducky Doolittle, actually, was doing some Union Circles on stream, so I jumped in with those guys. So I was able to get 3 of the legendary snacks we needed. I still need 4 of them, but the 4 that I need are tied to group quests, which means that I can't do them without being in a Union Circle. So we're not going to be able to get all the legendaries today, but rest assured that while I'm off on my holidays for the week and a half or whatever, I will continue to do grinding. I will get the 4 remaining legendaries that we need, and as soon as I get a complete living Pokedex, I'll post it in the Discord and show you guys, but we're almost there. I'm so fucking thirsty. I was thinking about it, Darkstalker, doing, like, just having a Union Circle running while I'm doing my stuff. But the problem is, the stuff that I need to do, catch the Paradox Pokemon and catch the legendaries, those events are in Paldea, not at Blueberry Academy, which means you can't do the barbecue quests. That's the problem. They only work if you're at the terrarium in Blueberry Academy. And I'm going to be in Paldea. So the Union Circles aren't going to work. That's the problem. But over the next week or so, I will continue to do the grinding. And I'll show you guys as soon as I get the complete decks. The Paradox Legends, yeah, you need to, if you have the completed Pokedex, you can do them. So obviously completed Pokedex excluding the Paradox Pokemon. And then you just have to talk to Perrin. So we're going to chat to Cyrano, which I don't think we've completed his quest. Yeah, sweet. So we have to fully complete the dex to talk to him. It doesn't have to be a living dex like what I'm doing, just as long as the actual Pokedex is complete. Which does mean, yeah, you need to do all the trait evolutions and everything. So, we have all of these guys. I'll obviously need to touch trade for the Violet Paradox Pokemon. But yeah, we're not going to be able to have a complete living dex, unfortunately, because you only get 1 of each Paradox Pokemon, and no one in their right mind would just trade away their Pokemon, knowing that they'll never be able to get another one. So, 236, 237, 238, and 239 are the only spots we need left. Once we fill them, we can talk to this guy here. Snacksworth, I just need the 4 remaining legendary treats. But those are tied to group quests. So I think I need to do 4 more group quests. to get the remaining snacks. I'm not 100% sure. But there's that. Oh, other thing as well. I don't remember if it was you, Darkstalker, but someone also... No, it wasn't. It was Himbo Kirby. They managed to get a Star Suite after stream. Honk. And they very kindly traded it to me. So we did indeed get our final Alcremie form as well. So the only Pokemon that we need now are the Paradox Pokemon and the Legends. So we're going to do these Paradox Pokemon first. Yeah, the Star Suite. So that was the one Alcremie suite that I was trying to get, and I just couldn't for some reason. I got multiples of every other suite, and I just couldn't get it, but I was traded one yesterday, thankfully, so we have all of the forms now. But yeah, we're going to do the Paradox Pokemon first, because that will count towards the Pokedex, and then we will do the Legendaries after. So... Hey, Mr. Doom, how you doing? I got an idea. This Saturday, me and some friends are going to Olive Garden for dinner, and I had a thought that I should show up in full clown makeup and act like nothing is weird. Thoughts on the idea? First of all, I highly support Olive Garden. Never been, because we don't have it here. But I'm a slut for pasta, so I'm all down for the Olive Garden. Secondly, the clown makeup. Is there a reason? Why did we pick clown? I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying out of all the dress-ups we could pick, is there a specific reason for clown, or is it just because we think it'd be the most out there? Overall, though, I'm in support of the idea, personally. Don't have that suite, that's okay. You don't actually need all of the Alcremie forms to complete the Pokedex. I just wanted to have all of the forms for my personal profit, really. Alright, but let's chat to Perrin here, and she should, in theory, give us the Paradox quests. No reason, I just thought it would be funny and affordable. Fair, you could do Clown very, very cheaply. Well, in that case then, I'm in support of the idea. But you do have to go, like, full committed, though. It's like the full makeup, the outfit. You gotta have a red nose, whether it's painted or like a little foam one, either or. But if you're gonna do this, you gotta commit, you know? Yeah, it was nothing. We were gonna do it anyway, not just because you told us. Pokemon Master. Alright, hot tip time. What do we got? I can't even make out what that is. That's the Raikou one. Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna do it, go all out. Gouging Fire and Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's the Raikou one that looks like a giraffe, huh? Totally unknown Pokemon in totally unknown places. That's Area 0. Apparently these places are spread out. You have any idea where? I sure do. You're not allowed to come, though. You know how it is these days. These photos could totally be fakes. That's true. But if you want to know for sure, maybe you could go try and search them out. I can show you the photos again anytime you like. Just give me a shout. Alright. Sounds good. I might grab those photos from her again. Just to have. I think. Because I have a feeling that's going to be our only hint as to where to find them. Yes, please. Alright. Gonna take photos of them. So that one's like by a waterfall. And that one's just at some random ass fucking rock. I'm gonna go to bed, so I gotta wake up in 5 hours. Oof. Definitely get some sleep, Jay. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. You've got all the legendary snacks? Ayy. Yeah, no, I'm only missing 4. And they're all tied to the group quests. I'm missing Terrakion, Virizion, Cobalion, and Lugia. But I have all of the rest. Alrighty. So, Area 0 it is then, I guess. Let's scooch our booties to Paldea. I'm also really thirsty this afternoon, so I apologize that I'm guzzling on this water like my life depends on it. Mostly because it does. I feel shriveled. Absolutely shriveled. I didn't drink any water at work today. I had an energy drink, but I didn't drink any water at work today. Where the hell am I? Is the entrance this way? I don't remember. So yeah, that was my bad. I definitely should have drunk some water at work. But that's fine. Let's go to station number 4. Let's just go as deep in as we can. Because surely these guys aren't just going to be right at the top. So, they both appear to be outside. Neither of them look like they're actually, like, in the crystal caves. So, we're looking for a waterfall. And then, like a stream of water and a rainbow. Oh shit, we did go too deep. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Station number 3, then? Everyone keep an eye out for shinies. I'm still salty about missing that shiny Scream Tail. Also, Sharpedo in chat, if anyone's interested. Alright. That's the wrong button. Okay. That is totally where Raging Bolt is. That's over there for sure. And then what was the other one? Just a waterfall. Okay, we're going over there. Because that 100% is one of them. Yeah. So it was like... It's like down the bottom of it. I don't know if I can jump down there. Let's like go right up to it first. Oh, you know what? I think it's just down there. It's like on the lake. Yeah, I think it's right down there. Like right here. Let me try and like match up the photo. What? Ah! Stay up. Maybe we'll like... I wish I could like zoom out further. Maybe it's down. Okay, definitely wasn't down. I can fly! You're totally right. I do keep forgetting. Alright, well I was gonna get that TM, but I guess not. So let's just go back up. So where's the other photo? Big waterfall. Maybe here? Or there? I don't know. It's kind of hard. How do I turn? There we go. Okay. So, God, it's so foggy. Let me land here. I'm like matching up the photos. Maybe it's up more. There we go. Let's try going up again. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's over there. Okay. Come on, Coridon, turn. There we go. There we go. I think I might be... Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely this side. Okay. Perfect. God, being able to fly in Area 0 is so helpful. Wait, is this not where we just were? Yeah, it is. Okay. Go, turn! Jeez, I still don't know how to turn properly. Why is it... Why can't I jump? There we go. It is this side. Maybe it's this one. Okay. Did we go in a circle again? No, we didn't. Okay, well... This seems like where the photo is. So, I don't know. Maybe let's try looking for the other one instead. Big waterfall. This one, maybe? I don't know. How far up can we go? I don't know how far up this wall we can actually go. But let us climb up here. I don't know how far up we can climb. Okay, we can't. Unless we just can't go up that way. We're going up this way? Okay, we're getting higher. I don't know, there's just... Oh! Oh, we found one of them. Come over here. Found one of them. Hello, sir. Oh, it's Entei. Hey, bud. Engra to you too. Oh, he looks sick. That's so cool. So this is gouging fire. Gonna assume rock fire type? Let's try our luck with the quick ball. Very highly doubt we'll catch it in this, but you know. Oh yeah, I also bought more ultra balls for legendary catching too. Just so everyone's aware. Burning bulwark? What? Okay, no quick ball. Dragon Claw is super effective. So that means it's part dragon. So maybe it's Dragon Fire? I don't know. Let's try that again. I still can't work out where that second photo is. It looks like where we were, but there was nothing there. Okay, so we'll try... Maybe I just need to do flamethrowers then. Because they will be not effective. Photosynthesis. Attack and defense get boosted? Oh no, just attack. So it must be like an acupressure thing then, where it just boosts a random stat. No quick ball again. Fire blast. Yeah, so I'm going to assume dragon fire. Because dragon is only super effective against dragon, isn't it? Okay, it feels dragon fire to me. How much does collision course do? It kills. Okay, we're gonna have to get a different Pokemon on our team then. Because no matter what I hit it with Koraidon, kills it. So we're gonna have to get a different Pokemon on our team. It would be good. Pretty much like our entire team is weak to both dragon or fire. Excalibur's weak to both. Tinkaton's weak to fire. Maybe Armarouge? Tito's weak to fire. Kilowattrel would be fine, but Kilowattrel does not have great defenses. So... I think... yeah, it's gonna have to be Armarouge. So we'll jump back to the start of the decks so I can find it. There we go. And we'll see how Armarouge goes. We'll try a Quick Ball again, of course. Alright, Quick Ball. And then Ultra Balls are going to be our best bet here as well. So we're not in a cave, so Dusk Balls won't work. Okay, Flash Fire helps. I forgot about Flash Fire. How much does a Psychic do? Okay, good. I can do that. I can do that. Nightshade is a... Damn it. I was going to say it does static damage. Like it always does the same amount of damage, so that would be good. Okay, Armarouge is definitely going to be the go then. And we might just Nightshade. I'll do a Nightshade, see how much it does. If it does less than half, we'll do 2 Nightshades. If it does more than half or exactly half, we'll do a Nightshade and then a Flamethrower. Because that will be not very effective. And I only did a tiny chunk with Koraidon Although Armor Rouge does have the stab on top and then the flash fire bonus. We'll try Nightshade. We'll see how a Nightshade goes. So let's pull Armor Rouge back out. Armor Rouge was there. There we go. Armor Rouge in front. Save again, so we don't have to keep doing that every time. Okay. This entire stream is just going to be like catching Pokemon. So we're doing these 2 Paradox guys, and then we're doing the legendaries. So we're just going to be catching for like 3 hours straight. How has it almost been an hour already? I don't understand. Jeez. Okay. How much does Nightshade do? Less than half, cool. So we'll do 2 Nightshades. Oh, I forgot to Quick Ball. Sweet. Might have to leave it there. How much does a flamethrower do? Okay, perfect, perfect. We'll leave it there. Ooh, Clefable in chat. Do I have Great Balls left? Yes, wonderful. Alright, and then I guess it's just going to be Ultra Balls from here on out. Oh, perfect. That was easy. Okay. Wonderful. Watch that have been like a fluke chance, and Raging Bolt's gonna take us forever. There are scant few reports of this creature being sighted. One short video shows it was rampaging and sprouting pillars of flames. 11.5 feet tall. 1,300 pounds. How much is that in kilos? There's a hair on my phone. Pounds to kg. 600 kilos! Jesus Christ. I was right though, it is Dragon Fire type. No, giving you a nickname would be a sin, I think. Alright, well that's one of them. Bloody hell, that thing's a menace. No wonder we didn't want them breaking into the Paldea region. Would have killed everyone. Okay. Hey, we got the Clefable. Let me go ahead and heal up Armor Rouge. And we'll heal Koraidon too while we're at it. Sweet. So then Raging Bolt, I'm gonna guess Electric Dragon? Okay, so that's Gouging Fire. Raging Bolt. So there's this is the photo again. Oh, you can't even see that. Jesus Christ. So there's the little stream of water with the rainbow like above it. And then it's got like a slant rock on one side, a big cluster of rocks on the other side. It's on top of a lake. Like that's, I swear that's where we were before, but the Pokemon wasn't there. Unless you have to catch this one first. I don't know if that's a thing. Like that looks like over there. So I don't know. Where's the rainbow? First of all. Let's start with that. Where's the rainbow? Because surely there's only one rainbow in this place, right? Right there. See? Probably near the cave where Iron Valiant spawns. I don't remember where that is. Koraidon, turn, please. There we go. Yeah, so that's the rainbow. And on top of the lake. Like, is that not... Is it over here instead? Maybe it was just on the wrong side? At least we know now, like, we'll see it just sitting there. Oh, there it is. We were on the wrong side. God damn it. Now I have to try and work out how to turn around. There we go. Never mind, I'm not going to sleep. Rip. Alrighty, let's splat down here. Make a save. Wait till these side duck leave me alone. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess Dragon Electric. That's my guess. Start with a quick ball. Ah, so close. I got excited there for a second. Rising voltage. Okay, that didn't do too much. Let's try the same strategy. We're on night 2 of no whining in the kettle. Well, that's good. If you can go like a good 5 to 7 days without it, like you're set. Thunderclap. He clapping me. Alright, I'm not comfortable doing another Nightshade. So we'll see how we go from this range. Perfect! Okay, so they have a really easy catch rate. Awesome, so that's both of them. That didn't take very long at all. Finding them took longer than battling them. 17 feet tall! Fuck, it said to incinerate everything around it with lightning launched from its fur. Very little is known about this creature. I don't love it, not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the giraffe design. But, I get it, you know. I prefer the Suicune one. So we have all 3 now? We have Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. So I'm pretty sure the 2 violet ones are Cabalion and Terrakion to match Iron Leaves. Which I'm hoping they release them in Terra raids in the future, because like I said, we've, with these 3, because you can only catch 1 per save file, no one in their right mind is going to trade me the Violet exclusives, right? So, we're not going to be able to fill these 2 spots. Because, I'm not trading these away, you know? And I don't think I have anything rare enough that would warrant someone giving me their, one and only Paradox Pokemon. But I'm hoping they release them in raids at some point. Because they released these 2 in Terra raids. Because they're a part of the Pokedex. If you want to complete Pokedex, you need them. So they released them in raids. So I'm hoping that they release the other versions in raids as well. Would be nice. Just because I like, it's all well and good for them to do the trait evolutions and the version exclusives and all of that. But I do think it is, and this is probably just coming from a place of, I never used to be able to do the online stuff when it came to Pokemon, like trading and getting version exclusives. So I like it, but it does sort of feel unfair towards the people who don't have access to that sort of thing. Not everyone's going to have an internet connection or be able to afford the online subscription or anything like that. And they're basically just... It feels like that sometimes. Hey, Ensign, how you doing? It really does just feel like a big middle finger to anyone who doesn't have access to the online services, you know? Yeah, it'd be like that. So I do like when they release like, let you get the Pokemon in other ways. Stupid Articuno. Articuno's my favorite of the 3 birds, actually. Yeah. I do like when... That's a lot of Chansey. That's a lot of Chansey. Jeez. I do like when they, yeah, release the Pokemon in other ways as well. Hey, how you doing? Won't get in the Pokeball. The Legendary Bird Trio actually have shockingly low catch rates. It is a little annoying. Hell yeah. Oh, but Perrin, I found both. Hell yeah. My fucking eyes. Jesus. Between you and me, I was having a hard time focusing on my own work. I couldn't keep my mind off those photos. Well, now you can. I know I didn't promise any rewards, but I've got to thank you. Ooh. A sport ball. What's that? A special Pokeball that was used for the bug catching contest in Johto. Oh, that's cool. I'm never using that. When you're a kid, you can just run wholehearted wherever you want, but it's not so easy when you get older. You keep running. Hell yeah. I like that. Sweet. So that's Perrin's quest done. So we can't talk to Cyrano because we need the Violet exclusives first. So I'll see if anyone wants to do a touch trade later, like off stream. But let me just real quick check for a shiny Chansey. Nope, cool. Alright, so that means it's time to do some legendary hunting. So, back to Paldea. I do have the map on my phone still of all the legendary locations. So we're going to start at the bottom of the map and just clockwise around. So, Zapdos is located, actually, should be around where that Terra Crystal is. So we'll start with Zapdos. I went ahead and reserved a box in my PC for all the legendaries to go in as well. So they have their own spot. But I think I'm also going to get my team back. So we'll get Meowscarada. We'll get... Who else was that? Armarouge. I wonder what level the legendaries are going to be. Because those Paradox Pokemon were 75, which is pretty decent. We're going to have to be careful with what we hit them with, though. Because all my Pokemon are high 90s now. So if we hit it with anything too powerful, it's going to kill the legendary immediately. Excalibur. Who am I missing? Kilowattrel, of course. Where is Kilowattrel? Is the question. There we go. Sweet. Alright, hitting it. No. But yeah, so this is the box of the legendaries. So we have Mew and Mewtwo from the Terra Raids, Palkia and Dialga from the Terra Raids, Darkrai from the Mystery Gift, and then Meloetta, obviously we caught yesterday. So all the rest of the legendaries are going to go in here. Not with my level 100 Cinderace. Ooh. Yeah, so you haven't even done damage to it. Good luck, friendo. Alrighty. So... let's just fly our little booties in this general direction until we see a Zapdos hanging out. Don't know exactly where they're going to be. I have their markers on the map. But that's all I've really got to go off of. So we will see. Killed it? No. Did you save beforehand? Hopefully. Should always save before a legendary battle. Nope. What game are you playing in? Is this in Scarlet? Yeah. I don't know if you can get them to respawn. I would assume you would be able to. Like if you knock them out. So I know in other games, some of the older games, it's if you accidentally knock some of the legendaries out, you can just like re-challenge the Elite Four and they respawn. But I don't know how that works in these games. But might be worth a quick Google. Whereabouts is Zapdos? I might have to look up more detailed maps. Because so far I'm not seeing it. Ooh, Sand Island chat. Pretty sure I already have one of its evolutions. Sweet. I'm gonna have to look up more detailed maps for each of these legendaries. So let me park here real quick. Oh, and ads. Perfect. Scarlet. Oh, top of the lighthouse? Okay. I did not even think to check there. Sweet. Lugia! Yes. I'm so excited to get a Lugia. Lugia's one of the treats that I still need though. Sweet. We've made it to Zapdos. I am going to put Kilowattrel in front for the discharge, because that should only be neutral damage. Or if it is super effective, Kilowattrel's the weakest. Sweet. We'll give Zapdos here a shot. Just 2 yellow birds pitting it against each other. I'm also going to make it a point to try not to use my Master Balls. I usually don't use my Master Balls in games, actually. The only games I ever use my Master Balls in are the ones with the roaming legendaries. So like Latios and Latias in Hoenn. Sweet. And then I don't think I can paralyze it, can I? No, because it's electric type. Cool. But it also can't hurt me, because I have Volt Absorb, so this was a fantastic idea. Don't know if an Aerial Ace will kill. It might. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, perfect. So, we will proceed to Ultra Ball then. And yeah, luckily I bought a bunch of them. But we can always buy more if we need to. I can't help but feel like this Zapdos only has electric moves. Oh, and it is going to be hard to catch. The fact that it's not even shaking, we might have to do another Aerial Ace. Please don't crit. Perfect. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again, shall we? Jesus. It's almost condescending sometimes. Alright. Sweet. So yeah, it seems like these legendaries are gonna be hard to catch, is the general consensus I'm getting. Sweet. So I'll do another discharge, and then, what was it, 1 or 2 aerial aces? Maybe it's not a bad idea if we get false swipe on a Pokemon, actually. False swipe, and then sleep would be ideal. Sweet. I don't know if I want to do another aerial ace. No, but there's so many other legendaries you're gonna need to catch. I don't know if you can get Master Balls in the lottery thing, can you? That's a good question, actually. You can? Ooh, that's fun. I know you can get some of the rare balls. I didn't know you could get Master Balls, though. It'd be a very low chance. Obviously. Come on, Zapdos. Gotta figure out where to find it. The item printer. Yeah, no, the item printer you just buy with BP in the League Club room. I think you have to fully upgrade it, though, to get, like, the super rare items, and that costs extra BP. Which sucks. I have a decent amount of BP at the moment. It's just the, yeah, group quest that I need to actually do. And I do need to get all of the special coaches at some point. I reckon that January, once we resume streaming, we're gonna keep going with Pokemon Scarlet, and I'll leave doing all of the special coaches for on stream. It's just gonna be the Paradox Pokemon Touch trades, and BP quests that I do off stream. So when we resume January, hopefully I will have gotten the 4 remaining legendary treats that we need, so we can catch those 4 when we come back to stream, and we'll do all the special coaches as well. So the next week and a half, I'm gonna be grinding up BP, doing some union circles, that sort of thing. These guys are proving difficult. Got it. Ayy. Is Spore a TM? Spore does not have a TM. Okay. Oh boy. Maybe we won't catch all of the legendaries at this stream. I thought we'd be able to, but if they all end up like this, The balls aren't even shaking, dude. They're not even shaking. A super potion. Rip. I was getting some pretty decent stuff. Like, I was getting a bunch of the, like, terror shards. I was getting, like, gold bottle caps. You can get a bunch of good stuff in it. Obviously, it depends what items you put in as well. No! Come on, Zapdos. 150 Ultra Balls was not enough. I'm gonna have to buy more. Ugh. How the fuck do I print balls? It's random. It's all completely random. Yeah, you have to do a certain amount of print jobs as well to get the prompt to be able to upgrade it further. And then you have to do more print jobs, upgrade it again to be able to print like everything. But yeah, it's a completely random chance. The wet knitted sweater nipple rash, the favorite. Yeah, all completely random. That's why it's a gamble. It's a gamble. But if you can, do multiple prints at a time. So, like, do 10 prints at a time rather than doing them one by one, or it takes forever. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Regular Pokeball refresher. Sweet. And we'll go back to Ultra Balls. Yeah, this is not going to be as quick as I thought it was going to be. I think it might not be a bad idea for me to... Someone was talking about getting a Breloom because it can learn False Swipe and Spore. Maybe that's not a bad idea. If I just lead every legendary with like a high level Breloom, then I can False Swipe them down to 1 HP and Spore to put them to sleep. For maximum catch rate. The critical catch! Let's go. Alright. So, you can cross Zapdos off the list. Zapdos is done. Sick. Okay, so boxes. I know we obviously have a Breloom. So we have everything. What level is my Breloom, though? And where is my Breloom? Good question. Huh. Breloom? There he is. Level 33. Christ. And I don't have any experience candies, do I? Oh, I have some. Okay. Let's see how high a level we can get Breloom. And then we're going to put Koraidon away. Alright. $44. That is nowhere near high enough. Well, it already knows Spore, so that's good. Do I even have the false swipe TM? Actually. Let's sort by name. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, I do. Cool, so we'll teach that to Breloom. Okay. We just need to get it higher leveled. Which I don't really want to do, if I'm being honest, right now. So I'm going to put you back. And that can be an off-stream adventure. Okay. Who is next? Latias. Where to find Latias? Scarlet. On the edge of the beach in South Province, Area 4. South Province, Area 4. So, like, here? How many more do you have to collect before you're done? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 legendaries we can catch right now. And then there's also 4 more that I still need to get the ability to catch as well, which will be an off-stream thing. Whoops, I have to get Onkarite on first. There we go. So yeah, we're definitely not going to finish it all today, but wherever we don't finish today, I'll just do some more like grinding off stream to be able to get the rest of the legendaries. And then when we resume streaming in January, we'll come straight back to it. So we'll catch the rest of the legendaries that we missed. And we'll finish the Pokedex, all that. They actually just announced as well today that I think it's January 12th. They're releasing an epilogue for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. So as long as you finish the story of Indigo Disc, you can play the epilogue, and you basically play through as like Armin and Nimona and everyone get to Paldea to begin with, and they like start school and everything, which is really cool. Okay. So it reckons that Latias is around here. Please let me turn around. There we go. I do not see a Latias. Personally. I mean, by all means of... Oh, no, it's down there. I was going to say, by all means, if you see one, let me know, but it's right there. Oh, sweet, more experience candies. Cool. Alright, Latias is Psychic Dragon. Now, we'll stay leading with Kilowatt Roar, because at least we can Thunder Wave. That counts for something. Look at its dumb little arms. We'll start off with Thunder Waving, so then at least if Kilowatt Roar... Ugh. I was gonna say, at least then if Kilowatt Roar gets knocked out, we've done what we came to do, you know? Let me try that again. There we go. And then... I'm thinking we just discharge. We'll go for the discharges. Maybe once it hits night as well, we'll be able to start using Dusk Balls. Healing Wish, that's fine. That doesn't work in single battles. Okay, we'll try area lasers. Okay. Reflect type. Became the same type as kilowatt roll. That means that discharge is going to be super effective now, doesn't it? Okay. So it didn't go according to plan entirely. But that's fine. We can redeem it. Surely. Eventually. Maybe. Oh. Just making a note to myself that I'll have to touch trade the Violet Pokemon off stream. Sweet. Something else I was thinking of doing as well is, you guys know how on TikTok after every stream I do a stream summary video? My plan was, so I've used like the same sound on TikTok all year, the Tetris song. And whilst it's kind of become synonymous with my stream summary videos, I'm thinking of switching it up for the new year and picking a different song. So I'm working through that. I'm going through... I've narrowed it down to 2 that I'm tossing up between. So I just have to do like a test video with each one to work out which one I prefer. Yeah, I'll be changing up that sound for the new year. And then I'm going to continue obviously doing my games I played in insert month here. So I will be doing a games I played in December video at some point in the next week for the TikTok. So I'll have that out for the 31st of December. And then I also am going to be doing a fun video for the new year. So it'll release sometime January. But as I've been going through and doing all of the games I played this month on TikTok, I've been taking note of the ratings that I give each game. So I have a list of all the games I gave a 10, all the games I gave a 9, all the games I gave an 8, blah, blah, blah. And I want to do a giant tier list of every single game I played on stream in 2023 and rank them all. So like obviously all the 10 out of 10s would be an S tier, but then go through each of the individual 10 out of 10 games and rank them against each other. Because like say for example, a 9 out of 10 game Bramble versus a 9 out of 10 game Pokemon Scarlet. Like both of them got a 9, but they're very different games. So like going through each category and individually ranking every single game on a tier list with each other. That's a video I'm going to be doing for January that I think is going to be fun. And maybe we'll make that a trend for like the years to come as well. I'll keep doing all the games I played this month, and then at like the end of every year we can, yeah, like just rank everything against each other. Gonna visit Joe, you're all good. Have a good evening, Darkstalker. Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. So that reminds me, that means I'll have to film that tier list video in the next couple weeks as well. So it probably is a good thing that I'm taking Christmas off streaming. So it'll give me time for work, it'll give me time to spend time with my partner, and it'll give me time to do a YouTube video. I already have a YouTube video scheduled for January, but I know that I want to do the tier list as well. And obviously 2 videos per month. I need to do a second one anyway. So that'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited for the new year. I have so many games I'm so excited to play on stream. And I'm just really excited to see where shit goes as well. This year, despite it being kind of a shit year for a lot of us, in terms of content, it's been such a fun and great year for me personally. Like, I've gotten into my niche, you know, I've gotten into the swing of things. We have a schedule, we know what genres we do, like all of that fun jazz. And I'm so determined to finish like so many games next year. I'm so excited to play the shit on my list. It's gonna be so fun. I'm excited. And then obviously sometime January as well, we'll be doing our 2-year anniversary stream. Because January 6th is my 2-year stream. Or technically the stream anniversary, so sometime January. I have a lot to plan for January, don't I? I have to do the YouTube video for January. I have to do my return to streaming schedule January. I have to plan an anniversary stream for January. Jeez, that's going to be a big month, huh? I'm excited, though. Come on, Latias. Don't be an ass, Latias. I have an idea. Please share. Share with the class, or if you would prefer to DM it as well. Either or. Depends on the kind of idea. I pretty much have all of the incentives and goals and stuff planned out already. It's just the fine details I need to do. So days, times, what we're going to be playing, because that depends on when I come back to stream and what games we've got going. Whether it's just going to be Pokemon Scarlet still, or whether we will have started another game in that time too. You know how you do those recaps every stream for TikTok? Yes? I do. I do indeed. Hey, we got Latias. Let's go. I'm going to need to make an Ultra Ball stop, actually. We are already running out. Where can I buy Ultra Balls? Can I just buy them at any Poké Store now? Or do I have to be at a specific one? Pokemart? Oh no, I can buy them wherever. Okay, cool. So, clearly 150 wasn't enough. We're gonna be here for a while. That's 100. 150. 200. You know, just stocking up. Just a 10-year-old child stocking up their supplies. Nothing to see here. It's 300. I look absolutely insane right now. Let's see how long 400 lasts us. And then just because I'm pedantic, let's make it an even number. And go to 500. I just spent like $400,000. Anyway. Next is Ho-Oh. Where to find Ho-Oh? Atop the cliffs alongside South Province Area 4. So like here, it has it on the map. So let's see how we go with that. Let's get a fly-in, shall we? Off to see Ho-Oh. Did you know that Ho-Oh is Santa's favorite Pokemon? every year for Christmas, he gets to battle with his ho-oh, ho-oh. That was supposed to be a ho-ho-ho joke. It didn't make as much sense coming out of my mouth as it did in my head. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't go to plan. If we could all just pretend that didn't happen, that would mean a lot to me. Always out of water. Why don't you take your first one you did at the beginning of the year and duet it with a new one for the end of the year, but an average of the whole year, and how many followers you gained during the year? No, I getcha. Like a here's how the year started, here's how the year ended kind of thing. That's a cute idea. I like that. That's a cute idea. I think I still have my Twitch recap saved on my phone as well, so I'll be able to use that. That's a cute idea. I like that. Is Ho-Oh up on top of these? Why do you turn the opposite way, Koraidon? No, stop. This way, please. Yeah, that's a cute idea. I'm gonna make a note of that as soon as we land. There he is. A greedent in chat. Oop, I don't want a greedent. And to make it even better, I am just gonna take a photo of your comment. There we go. Sorted. Problem solved. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Do I need to heal, actually? Nah, we'll be right. Sup, Ho-Oh? Alrighty, now a discharge is definitely gonna kill this thing. So we're gonna Thunder Wave and then probably just Aerial Ace. Alright, start off, of course, with a Quick Ball, just to test our luck. Not only shows your progress, but shows everyone else that you can do it, not to give up. Exactly. We get occasionally on the stream summary videos, oh, it has recover. This is gonna suck. I'll get comments sometimes that I'm sure they mean no harm. They probably do mean them in like an encouraging way, but they always come off as kind of condescending to me. Is those comments that are like, yeah, you can do it, keep going, don't let those numbers get to you. I'm like, I'm not. Like, I understand that it's probably, again, in an encouraging way, but to me it always comes off as, those numbers are really fucking tiny. Don't let it get to you. Like, that's not why I do the videos, you know? And we get a lot of people coming from TikTok, which is great, but yet that's not why I make the videos. I make those videos because I got really sick and tired of seeing other people do those kinds of videos tagged as like small streamers, or I'm a small streamer. And I know everyone has their own definition of that. Like, I'm not undermining that. But I got really sick of the only representation of small streamers being like 30 plus average viewers and like 3,000 followers. It just... I got tired of it. And again, if to you that still feels like a small streamer sort of vibe, nothing wrong with labeling yourself as that. Like, totally fine. But it was the only small streamer representation I ever saw, was like 30 viewers every single stream and like thousands of followers. And I feel like that almost makes it worse when you do see your own numbers. Because if like I'm calling myself a small streamer and hitting single digit views, but they're calling themselves a small streamer and hitting like 50 viewers, there's a disconnect there. And so I wanted to almost be the person to provide like an accurate window of representability? Is that a word? I don't even... You know what I mean, though. Because, like, I feel like that's a big deterrent for a lot of people, is seeing what someone may consider themselves to be a small person, but for everyone else, they look like a really big person. And I never saw anyone ever show or talk about their stats below double digits. Representable, that's right. And I think it's still important to show that side of things, that not everyone's going to be hitting double digits and like getting like over 1,000 followers in their first year of streaming and all of that jazz. So I wanted to be the person to make those videos and show people like, this exists as well. And then sure, in the future, if stats do increase, I can look back and be like, oh, look at how far I've come, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I don't know. I never saw anyone else's stats look the way that mine did. And so I was like, why don't I be that person? You know? Be the person that you want to see. You know, if that makes sense. Streaming's hard as fuck. People think it's just sitting there and doing nothing, right? Like, oh, you just play games for a couple hours. No. That's what I thought it was when I started, and boy did I get rudely awakened. You know, people tell you, like, don't start streaming with the mindset of, oh, well, I'm just gonna play games anyway. And I was like, that's stupid. That's how I started. But now that I look back, I'm like, yeah, it really isn't just playing games. Not at all. That's definitely a benefit of it, is that I do get to play a lot more games than I would play in my own time, but also a larger variety of games. Like, whoops. I play a lot of games on stream that I would never have played, like, in my own time, especially when it comes to the horror games and stuff, because I love horror things as a genre. But horror games just are those sort of things where they're not as fun to play by yourself alone. If you can, like, bounce the energy off of other people while you're doing it, they're a lot more enjoyable. Yeah. And the stream summary videos are also just a good way of getting content. Like, people say to post on TikTok, like, every day if you can. And considering I stream 4 times a week and do a stream summary video after every stream, that's already 4 videos a week that I really don't have to worry about. Like, that's 4 easy videos. So even if I don't post any extra content, that's still over half the week that I've posted. And then if I do post extra content, I can easily push it to like a TikTok every day. So that it's easy content to make. And considering how many people told me not to make stream summary videos because they're stupid, or like they do nothing for your engagement, they get the most views out of any of my TikToks, the most engagement out of any of my TikToks, and I've had a good handful of people who have come and followed me on stream because of my TikTok. Not only for the stream summary videos, but a good handful of people who told you that. A couple people, actually. Not necessarily that they were useless or anything. Like, I over-exaggerated that a bit. But yeah, they were like, they don't really do anything for engagement. Like, it's an oversaturated niche. But yeah, they get my highest engagement, actually, out of any of my videos. The highest amount of views, the highest amount of, like, commenting and liking. And yeah, I've had a good handful of people come here from TikTok, which is cool. Hey Jade, how you doing? I am doing good. Today was very busy at work, but I feel good right now. We are catching some legendaries. Let me get my hands. Let me get my strong hands. Oh, yeah, catching some legendaries right now. They're not as easy as I thought they would be. And not with fucking recover, dude. Like, I thought we'd be able to catch all the legendaries tonight. That is definitely not happening. Oh my god. I would throw hands if I left them in my other pants. Now, why would you do that? You need them. You need hands for so many things. You need hands to eat good food. You need hands to pet cute animals. You need hands to snuggle a squishmallow. You need hands for so many important things. Do you have your spare pair of hands handy? That wasn't even supposed to be a joke. I realized that was going to be a joke as it was leaving my mouth. I'm sure if you go back and look at that footage, you can see the moment of realization in my eyes as I'm saying it. You need hands for plenty of things, but you just named 3 things that 100% don't require hands. It's not that they require hands. They're just so much easier with hands. Like, sure, you don't need hands to eat nachos, but it's really hard to pick up a tortilla chip without fingies. I'm just saying. Just named 3 things that don't require hands. I'm sorry, that comment's really fucking funny to me. Like, you're absolutely right, but these points you made, useless. It's really funny. I'm in a weird mood today. I really am. I'm in a weird... I feel like I'm soaking up the vibes. I need to collect all the good vibes from you guys to hold hostage. Some things you need hands for. Giving thumbs up, finger guns, effectively telling the driver beside you what a piece of trash they are. You're right. Those are much better points. Those are much better points. Finger guns are a very important way of life, actually. I've done them 2 times this stream already. Finger guns are very important. Prostate exam. Now that I could go without. I definitely think that one could be skipped upon. If anything, maybe that's an argument as to why we shouldn't have hands. Is for less prostate exams. That kind of rhymes. Hands. Exams. Not really. Finger guns are my emotional support gesture. Fun fact, actually. Stop recovering. What the fuck? Yeah, fun fact. I started doing finger guns in high school, right? It was like grade 9. I started doing finger guns. And I continued doing finger guns once I had left school. And I did finger guns a lot at work, like when I first started working where I work now. And it actually started rubbing off on my coworkers to the point now that even like my manager, or who was my manager at the time, they started all doing finger guns because of me. That is my legacy. Prostate exams aren't great, but you know what's worse? Butt cancer. You know what? That's true. I'm not a doctor, I don't know the real name. Butt cancer, I can guarantee you, is probably almost a scarier phrase than the actual term for it. But I've got to be honest, I don't feel like putting butt cancer into my Google search. So that's on you guys. If you want to learn the terminology yourself, go for it. I personally will continue to live my life without knowing the scientific term for it. My brain immediately went to gonorrhea, but that's not butt cancer. It's another unpleasant disease of the nether regions, but it's not a cancer. Someone once said I was the bisexual cowboy of the friend group, and I've never been more complimented. That is high praise. That is high praise. Actually, that reminds me of a phrase I heard once before in a past life. Was that Australian, like the Australian accent, is just cowboy British. And that's really stuck with me. I'm not gonna lie, I came back to butt cancer. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Exactly, it's not wrong, and that's the part that bothers me most, I think. The Australian accent is just cowboy British. Not wrong. Sent you the most adorable pic. Fuck yeah. Let me look. Oh, he's sleeping. Does your dog have an Xbox controller pillow? I love that. Ooh, a flabebe. If gonorrhea wasn't already a thing, it would be a great name for a medicine that cures diarrhea. Gonorrhea. Oh my god. I love that. How much damage does Nightshade do? Inflicts damage equal to the user's level. Okay, yeah. How much does a flamethrower do? Probably too much. What an asshole. This fucking guy right here. Logan gave it to Loki. I love it. I love it so much. Could you stop doing that, please? This ho-oh is going to be the bane of my existence. The fact that it has recover is really sucking. V unfortunate. Dude. Sorry, sometimes I like to poop with the door open. You shouldn't be pooping in the car at all. Please don't. Don't do that. That's not the correct kind of porta potty. I know it's portable and can be used as a potty, but I implore you to explore other options. That's a fantastic quote. Hold on a moment. Quote, add. I know it can be used as a portable potty, but I implore. How do you spell implore? Hello? Fuck it, that's how we spell it now. But I implore you to explore other options. Perfect. Perfect. Also, I just caught a glimpse of myself in the camera as I was leaned forward. Why did no one tell me that I look like an egg? Now I'm curious how you spell implore. One moment, please. Oh, it's with an I? Damn it, now I have to fix the whole quote. Now I have to fix the whole quote. Hold on, let me copy and paste. I got this, guys. Don't you worry. Quote. Delete. 53. There we go. Quote add. But then we actually spell it correctly. There we go. Look at me. Look up butt cancer while you're there. I don't want butt cancer in my search history. Hi, B. Daniel. I'm adding that as a quote too. I don't want butt cancer in my search history. This is just going fantabulous, isn't it? Absolutely fantabulous. Guess what? What? Please share with the class if you have something fun to say.
Not.
Oh. Not a controller flip. At least it's not a hard game. Thank you. Alright. 10-minute timer is set. The controller is upside down. How you doing? Also, I realized I never asked what you prefer to be called. I've just been saying B Daniel. Do you prefer just B? Do you prefer just Daniel? Is there something else fun and interesting? Please share. I'm doing good. It was a very busy day today, but I feel good. I'm in a great mood. These legendaries are kicking my ass and not staying in balls. It's going swell. Currently, our last stream of the year, which is very bittersweet. I'm gonna miss you guys, but I know that it's gonna be good for me. Ender Potato Cam. I'm curious. Does the Seribot timers work? No. That's okay. Alright. What I'll do instead is once my 10-minute timer ticks down to 5 minutes, I'll start the potato cam. Just because I can't have 2 timers going at once, if that makes sense. So, that's how we're gonna do it. Come on, dude.
Cortana, did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I think Ho-Oh might be out of recover PP, by the way. Which is swell for me. Not so swell for him. I also want to make it a point that we started at 500 Pokeballs. We have almost used 30 balls on this Ho-Oh. I'm fine. You asked me how I'm doing. You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine? Yeah. Yeah. Please, Ho-Oh. I beg you. I'll do anything. Jeez. Not bothering with legendaries if they're shiny locked. Fair. That's fair. I'm not a shiny hunter, so it doesn't matter to me. But I do think it's kind of silly that they are shiny locked. Mostly because, right?
Did you know that when you say the word poop, your mouth does the same motion as your bumhole?
The same is true for the phrase explosive diarrhea.
Did Lady Dimitrescu's balls just drop? It is storming right now. I just realized it's really loud. It's because a storm has just started. It is pelting down rain right now. Hit puberty like a freight train. Absolutely. Alright, potato cam is beginning. Hopefully we don't have a stream drop. Hopefully stream doesn't drop. But if it does, I'll be back as soon as I can. Be aware it's because it's raining like shit right now. So, there's that. Oh, it begins. But yeah, shiny locked legendaries. Doesn't matter to me personally because I am not a shiny hunter. But I do think it's kind of stupid that they shiny locked them. And here's my reasoning, right? Aside just from the whole you're excluding a giant niche of your community, every single legendary to ever have existed was catchable in Sword and Shield through the Crown Tundra DLC in the Dynamax Dens, right? And every single legendary was shiny huntable. They all had shinies. You could catch every single legendary as a shiny in Sword and Shield. Which means they already have the 3D models ready to go. There's no reason why they couldn't have just used those shiny models in this game. It's struggling. Oh my god. We got to that point where Ho-Oh struggled itself to death. Yeah, that's why I think it's dumb, because they already had the 3D shiny models that they could have used, and they just chose not to. They just chose not to. No. Don't. It's raining so hard. You can't hear it, but just know that it is like pelting above my head right now. Also, I see that Pokemon of the day, Jade. I see it. Pokemon generator. Since we're in Potato Cam, it's raining for you as well. Oh my god, twinsies. Twinsies. I won't be able to show you the Pokemon, obviously, because Potato Cam. Actually, no, you know what? I can. You... Oh, I can't. Never mind. I'll go fuck myself. You're a Comfey. So if you don't know what a Comfey is, feel free to Google it. C-O-M-F-E-Y. But you are a Comfey. So enjoy that. I hope that serves you well. You are spiritually and metaphysically a Comfey today. Anyway, Shao! Hopefully Ho-Oh is nice to us this time. Fuck, it's raining loud. Jesus. Alright. Test our luck with a quick ball. As always. Always gotta do it. Because what if one day you get lucky, you know? What if one day it's different? What if one day it's different? It's supposed to storm for like this whole weekend, apparently. I didn't think it'd start tonight, though. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. I was just wondering why it was so loud. And I'm like, damn. Our electronic garage door has been going up for like a solid few minutes now. And then I sort of thought to myself, wait a second, that's not possible. But yeah, it's raining. I like as well that the Game of Potatoes headphones are almost the same as my actual headphones. I like that. Very festive. I'm a wreath, right? You're a little flower wreath. Perfect for a summer Christmas. Alright. Let's... What is happening? My D-pad is going the wrong way. There we go. No, not the Pichu emote. Slapping its butt. Okay. Hopefully, we get Ho-Oh this time. Is that a Costco emote? Why? Why? Uh-oh. I caused a pop-up. What have I done? There we go. Everything's fine. No, you. There we go. This Ho-Oh fucking sucks. We're gonna be at Ho-Oh all night. We have an hour left of stream. We're gonna be at Ho-Oh for like the entire time. This is unfortunate. The Wooper. God, I love my little Wooper. I really do. He's perfect. He's perfect in every way. Yum yum yum. Bedtime. It is bedtime soon. Oop. Potato cam is done. And I can also reflip my controller. For a second I didn't remember what the actual 10-minute timer was for. It's for the controller. A Trumbeak, you say? Whoops. Yeah, I know. I'm out of Pokeballs? Oh my god. Let me just spam this extension real quick. Jeez. Come on, Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh, Ho-Oh, Ho-Oh. Fuck. Listen, as long as it doesn't recover. Like, we're in a really good spot right now. Ads are in, everyone. Enjoy. Enjoy. Imagine if we caught the Ho-Oh while we were in ads. Everyone comes back from ads and it's gone. Ho-Oh's just gone. That'd be kind of funny. But doesn't look like it's happening. This is fine. This is fine. Please be nice. Ho-Oh, you look actually really cool. I've never honestly been a fan of Ho-Oh. I've always much preferred Lugia, but this particular 3D model for Ho-Oh actually looks really cool. I like its face. Like its expression with this model, like its eyes and the way its beak are and everything, actually looks really cool. I'm a fan of this particular Ho-Oh model. I know they actually changed a lot of models for some of the older Pokemon. Like the Kanto starter trio have changed. Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise all have new 3D models. I know they did a couple of the legendaries have new models. I assume Ho-Oh being one of them. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. Oh, there we go. There we go. The fun's over. Ooh. I see my bitrate dropping a little bit, but we're not dropping any frames, which is good. Not dropping any frames, thankfully. Hopefully this doesn't kill. Okay, cool. And it's gonna recover again anyway. Ugh. Gross. Gross. I don't know if it will live another discharge. Oh, just. Okay, cool. Cat ears, what color? Black, white, brown, or Eevee? And zoom cam. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see the ears while we're zoomed. White? White. — 15. me... Where are the white ones? There they are. Hey King, how you doing? There we go. The white ears are on. I think they're white in the inside. I thought they were pink on the inside. They have little pink bows though. Yeah. Alright. Cat ear timer has begun. Oh my god, they're fluffing everywhere. No. And zoom cam, which again, I don't even know if you're going to be able to see. You can't even see the cat ears while the zoom cam's on. Alright, you asked. You asked for this. You've done this to yourself. I'm doing good, King. It was a very busy day at work today, but all is swell now. Was catching some legendaries in Pokemon Scarlet. Well, trying to. We've only caught 2 so far. We've caught 2 in the 2 hours that we've been here. Because they're proving incredibly difficult, especially this Ho-Oh. This Ho-Oh is the most difficult one so far. It is causing us grief. We get it to like a good spot, and then it just recovers its health back up. We actually, the last time we battled it, we're in the battle for so long, it used up PP on all of its moves, and it struggled itself to death. Which was just great. Just great. Killer Wattrel's down. Let's bring out the Armor Rouge. Since Flamethrower also seemed to be decent for it. It's probably going to recover again, so we'll just try another ball. Yes! Oh my god! Finally! Finally! Jeez. Okay. We can cross Ho-Oh off the list. Thank goodness. Okay, next is Groudon. Next is Groudon. Let's go ahead and revive... Actually, no. Let's fire to a Pokemon Center so we can heal up properly and get all our PP back and everything as well. Is a smarter choice, I think. Alrighty. Where to find Groudon? Scarlet. It's in Alphanata Cave. Best way to find it is to enter the cave from Alphanata and then head towards the Terra Umbreon. Did I know? Adjust how the camera moves when exploring the open world. Oh. I didn't know that. That's fine. I like the camera how it is. So, where's the entrance to the cave? That's a good question, actually. I don't remember where the cave entrance is. Is it over? Is this it? Yes, sweet. Okay. So enter this way. Head towards the Terra Umbreon, which is here. And then apparently Groudon is on a cliff next to it. Is this the Umbreon? We'll never know. Or is this the Umbreon? That's a Houndoom. Sweet. That is... Camera done. There we go. Well, this isn't great. Where's Terra Umbreon? I remember us actually having quite a hard time finding it when we were searching for Umbreon for the decks. I remember us having kind of a hard time finding it. And apparently Groudon should be on the cliff next to it, which I don't know where it is to begin with. Oh my god, not the clip. That's where we came in. We are in a terrible spot right now. Can I let go, please? Thank you. Where is Groudon? I feel like Terra Umbreon was that one that despawned as we walked in. Because that's not an Umbreon. That's a Houndoom. There was a Terra Pokemon like up here when we walked in. Where is it? I have no idea where this Groudon is. Can I have some clearer instructions, please? Whoop. Maybe the website has a photo in it. Oh, fuck's sake, dude. Searching for Groudon. Doesn't say. Where am I on the map? Okay. So we need to be like here, but inside the cave. Let's go with that, right? That's Houndoom. Jump up here. Go this way. Wonderful. And then this way. Okay, so like here but above us. So up there? Question mark? Because is that not where I was before? Like, is that not where I just was? For realsies. I don't know. Well, I'll fly there, but I don't believe it. We'll grab this though. Cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing a Groudon. Huh. Okay. This way a bit more. Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. False alarm. False alarm. Hello, friend. So Thunder Wave isn't going to work on this guy, because he's ground type, which is perfect. anything I hit it with Tito is gonna kill it. Can Tito learn any sleeping moves, actually? Otherwise we can just try Shadow Claw. Worry Seed, that doesn't help us. No. Okay. We're very weak to ground type moves, aren't we? Okay. We'll try Baxcalibur, because it's our lowest level Pokemon. It'll resist the ground moves, fire will be neutral, and we can just like crunch or Dragon Claw. Sunlight as well. Well, first things first, always start with a quick ball, right? Jesus, it is raining so hard. Always start with the quick ball. Okay, no luck. I was positive there for a second. Groudon has rest. That's gonna suck. Oh look, a Comfey! Jade's back in chat, everyone. Oh, we're in a cave though, so Dusk Balls will help actually. Okay, let's try a Dragon Claw, see how much this does. Okay, that's fine. Speed fell. And then let me try a Crunch. Okay. No. Not like that. Jeez. That was a lot. Maybe we just do 2 crunches then. See how much a crunch does. See how that goes. Might be better. We shall see. We shall see. I would like if we could catch another 2 legendaries before the end of stream. Another 2 would be nice. 3 would be even better, but I'm not getting too optimistic. 2 is, I think, doable for us. Alright. Quick Ball of Faith. Nope. That's a hard no. That doesn't bode well. Okay. So we'll just try a Crunch, see how much that does. Okay, that's fine. I don't trust that we get in a 3rd though, which is gonna make this difficult. I may have to sit it here, let Baxcalibur die, and then use Armor Rouge to like whip out a flamethrower or something. Just for absolute minimum damage. But yeah, the Dusk Balls will be good here, because we're in a cave. Dusk Balls used to be my old faithful for catching legendaries, because for whatever reason, legendaries usually spawn in caves, but also whenever I would play Pokemon on like the DS, I would always only play at night, which is when Dusk Balls are their most effective. So they were perfect for catching legendaries. I'd just wait until the nighttime to do all my catching. And then bam. Alright, Rest. Is it Resto Chesto? No. So he's gonna stay asleep then. See, this isn't as bad as Recover, because at least now we have a turn or 2 to do some more damage to it. Defense fell though. That is the downside of Crunch. I don't love that. I'll do 1 more. Okay, that's good. That's in a good spot. If we can keep him here. And he's asleep now as well. He's doing all the hard work for us, really. Oh, he's awake. He heard me. Never mind. He's eepy again. That's the ear timer. Ear timer is an awful phrase. Should have said cat ears to be specific. See, now I can't do 2 crunches though, because of the defense drop. We're gonna have to wait for him to wake back up, kill back Excalibur, swap Armor Rouge in, Flamethrower. And then keep Dusk Balling. Because at least he shouldn't rest in yellow health. Normally they only do those sorts of moves when they're at red. So he should just attack. Yeah, sweet. Cool, so I'll bring Armor Rouge. He'll resist that Hammer Arm. And then we'll Flamethrower. Because I also feel like Nightshade from this range will kill too. Which isn't great. A Flamethrower kills? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not going well. It is thundering. Jeez. It's thundering big time. Oh, it's gonna be such a cozy sleep tonight. Hell yeah. Hell. Oh. So I was wondering what was on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's a grey plastic bag. I thought there was like a furry creature in my room. But no, it is a plastic bag. Never fear. Don't you worry, everyone. Everything's under control. Alright, quick ball of faith. Nope. Hard, no. Sweet. At least fissure doesn't work. Sweet. So we'll try for the 2 crunches. Damn it. Not the defense drop. It's windy for you as well. We've got a bunch of rain and thunder happening right now. I can hear it through the headphones. Sweet. I'm gonna keep Dusk Balling. Maybe Ultra Balls would be better, but like we're in a cave. Dusk Balls should be the most effective. Dark clouds, ooh, the ominous clouds. I like storms though. I'm fine with this. It's even better when it's at night. Sleeping with rain is like the only way I can actually get a straight night's sleep, is when it's raining. It's just so comforting, and like the bedroom stays dark and it makes it just that little bit colder. It's nice. It was really humid today actually, so this is probably why. Even at work with the aircon on, granted I was running around like doing a lot, but even at work with the aircon on, I was sweating. So it was just so muggy. So this would explain it. Maybe we should be using Ultra Balls. I don't know. Let's do an Ultra Ball next turn. Suppose we did buy extras of them specifically for this. I just figured a Dusk Ball would have been better. The critical? Yes! Fuck yes, dude. Alright, I reckon we can fit in 1 more legendary. Fuck yes. The critical catches come in so handy. Oh my god. Let me mark it off. There we go. Alright. Next, should we do Zekrom or Raikou? Should get some sleep now. You're all good. Don't want to. I won't see you till the next year. I know. I know. I'll still be around in like Discord and everything though. You'll still be able to see me in spirit on YouTube and on TikTok. It's not like I'm going dark for 2 weeks. Like, I'll still be around, I just won't be streaming. But there'll still be other content and that sort of thing. I know it's not the same. I never used to be one to watch streams or anything either. I was a YouTube girly. But like, now that I stream myself and I watch all my friends stream and everything, it just really isn't the same. It really, really isn't. Let's do Zekrom next. So Zekrom is in here. So he should be fairly easy to find. I know, it's just not the same though. But you do gotta get some sleep. So have a good night. I'll see you next year. God, everyone's gonna be making that joke, huh? Absolutely everyone. Jeez. It is okay. It's gonna go so quickly. Like, the holiday seasons are gonna be so busy for everyone this year. It'll be blink and it'll all be... We'll blink and it'll all be over. I will be back in no time, I promise. Whee! I keep forgetting I can fly. Alright. So... over this way? There he is. Easy peasy. Okay. Zekrom strat. Oh, he's so intimidating. Zekrom strat. We're not going to be able to paralyze it again, because it's electric type. Dragon electric. Armor Rouge? Maybe? I don't know, we'll see how Armor Rouge goes. So we'll have the Nightshade, we'll have Flamethrower that'll be resisted. Hell yeah, this music fucking slaps. Alright. Quick Ball of Faith. I'm waiting for the time the Quick Ball gets it. That's gonna be so funny. Ow. Okay. Let's be silly. Let's do a Psychic. Ooh. Okay. Not bad, actually. And then Ultra Ball is just going to be our best bet for this. Best thing that we got. Sadly, no status conditions, though. Burn slowly kills it, so that's not really an option. I can't put it to sleep. I can't paralyze it, because it's an electric type. So we're just raw power here. You found a shiny? What shiny did you find? We found a couple actually in the DLC. It seems to be because there's so many Pokemon like out in the open wandering around. But it's actually not too bad. God, the ball's not even shaking. This is going to be a rough one. I can feel it. This is definitely going to be a rough run. It looks like it's maybe turning night soon, though? I don't know. I can't tell if the sun's setting or if the sun's rising. Kind of looks like it's setting. Yeah, like I can't thunder wave it. Okay, I think the sun was setting. So it's nighttime now. Ooh, shiny Tyrogue? I've seen a couple people get a shiny Tyrogue, actually. That's really interesting. I wonder why. We found, what did we find? I found a shiny Doduo and a shiny Dodrio, like almost in the exact same spot. Not at the same time, but yeah, both of them in the same spot. And then, oh, what was the other one we found? Oh my god, I don't remember. I do not remember what the other shiny was that we found. It is just completely gone from my memory. Weird. I'll do 4 more Dusk Balls and then we'll just keep going with Ultras. Oh. Okay, Dusk Balls actually seem to be going quite well for us. Into a Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan's my favorite of the Hitmon trio, actually. I don't like that Hitmonlee's head and body are the same item. And like, Hitmontop's alright. He's just nothing particularly special to me, and he's a pain in the ass to get. So I think Hitmonchan's my favorite out of them. And shiny Hitmonchan's kind of cool. So it gets like a, I think it's a purple skirt? I say skirt. What would you call that? Like a loincloth? Oh, now I'm paralyzed. Okay, perfect. Alright, last Dusk Ball. Nope. Alright, we'll switch to Ultras. See how we go with the Ultra Balls. Actually, Necrozma, right? Necrozma's catchable in this. It's technically an Ultra Beast. So do you think the Beast Ball will work on it? Because they're supposed to be like the highest catch rate for an Ultra Beast. I only have one though. I doubt that we'd catch it in one. But if we can catch it in a Beast Ball, that'd be cool. I know. I think it'd be like a fun Easter egg where if you happened to still have the Beast Ball that was given to you, it was like a 100% catch rate for Necrozma. That would be cool. If they did that. Like a little Easter egg to Sun and Moon, you know? I doubt it though. Necrozma's probably going to be a bitch to catch. All of these actually are a bitch to catch. I take that back. These guys suck. I'm going to organize them in my box by generation as well, I think. It's like I'll have Kanto together and then Johto together, then Hoenn together. I think that's how I'm going to do it. That'll be fun. I always get my hopes up about it when I see it shake like that. Gets me excited and then just nothing happens. Jeez, it's chewing through our Pokemon. None of the other legendaries could actually really damage us at all. This is the only one that's actually taking out team members. Oh, God. Zekrom, out of all of them as well, has shaken the most. Like, all of the other legendaries, the balls will barely shake until we actually catch it. Zekrom's like doing a triple shake every other turn. It just won't quite stay. Jeez, it's gonna knock out our team before we catch it. This is not ideal. God, I would love if I could status it. Actually, that reminds me. I need to pull the Breloom out of the box. Out of my box. And level it up with the candies we found. Because if we can get False Swipe Spore Breloom to do the rest of the legendaries would be very helpful. I just really can't be bothered to grind to level it up today. So I'll do that off stream for when we do the rest of the legendaries next month. Sweet. At least its electric moves aren't doing much to Tinkaton. I'm out of water. Rip. To be fair, I didn't start stream with a full bottle today. It was already like half empty. Because I drank like half of it in my starting soon screen. I was so thirsty. It's just I feel my throat starting to tickle a little bit because I've been talking so much today. But I'll chug a bunch of water after stream. All will be swell. I'm debating if I have a slice of cake before bed tonight. I think I might. I think I might. Sweet. Once we can catch this Zekrom though, that'll probably be about it for the stream tonight. Just because I know tomorrow's going to be a really big day. And it's already close to stream end time anyway. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be a really big day. So I want to make sure I'm in bed at least a reasonable time. So once we catch this Zekrom, that will be it. Unfortunately. God, I'm so sad to end today. Just because I know it's going to be a while. Like I said though, like I'll still be around. You guys will still have content going up on YouTube and TikTok from me. I'll still be in Discord available to talk, obviously. You'll still see me posting on Twitter. I'm just not going to be live streaming until January. But like I was saying earlier, as soon as the work roster for January comes out, I will get the schedule up as soon as possible. We may not go back to 4 streams a week immediately, just because I do have an extra shift the first week of January as well. But as soon as I get my roster, I will get the schedule out for coming back. To come back to streaming. It'll be the first week of January sometime. And then I'll be able to properly plan and finalize the 2-year anniversary subathon as well. I'll stay till you end, fair enough. Yeah, it'll be whenever we catch this Zekrom. So who knows, really. Maybe Zekrom can hear us. Technically, we've got about 20 minutes before I have to be off. But maybe Zekrom can hear us, and he's just not going to catch so that I can't leave. Yeah. No, as soon as I know what's happening for January, I'll put out the schedule for you guys. I'll finalize the plans for the celebration, and I'll be back before you know it. I'm just trying to tell myself that. I'm going to miss it so much. But I'm going to be so busy with work and everything. I know I'm making the right call. I know I'm definitely making the right call. Just trying to juggle working over Christmas. Still doing content. I still have to film that YouTube video. I'll have to film TikTok still. And then obviously my partner will be home, and having one less thing to worry about will be good. Ooh, I forgot. I also have to hang up laundry when I finish stream tonight, so maybe the cake will have to wait till tomorrow. I forgot that I put a load of laundry in before stream. Normally I wouldn't do laundry on Thursdays. I'd normally do laundry on Tuesdays. And I did do laundry on Tuesday, but it didn't quite all fit in one load. So I put some more in before stream today. Just A, to like get the basket empty, so I'm on a clean slate again. But B, because I'm gonna want a lot of the clothes that were in there for Christmas, like work uniforms and stuff. And today was gonna be the last chance I had to do it. So I'm gonna be too busy for the rest of the week. But I have to remember to hang that up once stream finishes. Oh, the critical catch. Is this it? That's it. That's it. Let me go ahead and cross Zekrom off the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you know what? Not bad. 5 legendaries. 5 legendaries we got today. Let me get rid of this destination. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So I'll put them all in my PC box. And then once we catch all of the legendaries, I'll organize them by generation. But yeah. So we will call it here in just a moment. I've already kind of done my final stream wrap-ups, but TLDR for anyone just tuning in, this is my last stream of the year. I will see you guys next year. Don't worry about me while I'm gone, though. Oh no, they all went in here. Yeah, don't worry about me while I'm gone. I will still be posting on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Discord, all of that fun jazz. So you'll still be able to see me. What else? What else? As soon as I get my roster for January and I know what's happening, I will let you guys know when I'm going to be back, as well as finalize details for the celebration stream. Yeah, we will still raid, but I won't be able to stay long, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the plan for all of that. Sweet. Let me just double check that was all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, who are we missing? We're missing Zekrom. Where did Zekrom go? I forgot that I was on the wrong PC page. Yeah, I'll see you guys next year. It'll come super quickly, don't you worry. But yeah, it'll be good for me to not have to worry about streaming. I honestly don't think I'm gonna have the energy. It's gonna be so busy at work, and I've got extra shifts than usual as well. My partner's gonna be home, so I'm gonna want to spend time with him. And I still have to like film the YouTube video for January and all of that, and TikToks and stuff. So I'm gonna be busy enough as is. Where did Zekrom end up? Zekrom must have, yeah, ended up over here. Jeez. Come back, bud. I think you lost. There we go. So we will save here. Turn off the switch, and we will get ready to head out. So once again, Jay has just dropped the link in chat for our Discord server. Feel free to join it if you aren't already. If you do want to, thank you. If you do want to stay in touch with when I'll be back, and just generally keeping up with me over the holidays. There's also, of course, all of my other socials. Thank you, Jay. So like I said, I'll still be posting on TikTok and YouTube. Next YouTube video is going up this Sunday, and then I'll be filming for the January ones as well. There'll be a couple TikToks coming out soon as well. Of course, we'll have our December game recap, as well as a cheeky Pokemon card opening. Not saying anything more than that. And I'll still be active on Twitter and all of that good stuff as well. Let me have a quick look at who's live. I know there's a couple people on right now. I've been lurking in a few streams. Can you repost the raid message? Oh no, that's all good. Let me do that real quick. Hey Nori, how are you? We are just wrapping up, unfortunately. We caught 5 legendary Pokemon in Scarlet tonight, so very, very good progress. But unfortunately, I have a very big day at work tomorrow, so we do have to head out. I'm really sad. I can't believe I'm not going to be streaming for like almost 2 weeks, actually. Like a week and a half. Almost 2 weeks. It's going to be a while, but it's definitely going to be good for me to take a break over Christmas. And yeah, be able to get other things done. I hope it goes well too. It's been very, very busy at work. Obviously, retail, holidays. Don't know why I can't see them. Is anyone else able to see the 2 raid messages that were dropped in chat? The Stream Elements announcements with the Amity raid? Please let me know if you guys can see them. You can? Okay, weird. Maybe you're bugging, Jay. Oop, Cottony in chat before we go. Sweet. So, if you can see them, and you want to say hello in chat, copy the first message if you're a follower of the channel, and copy the second message if you're a subscriber. So the one with the animated emotes. If you're lurking and you want to continue to lurk, obviously, feel free to. As always, you're more than welcome to do that. Who is going to be our final raid of the year? Genie T is currently also doing their last stream of the year. We have Ducky Doolittle's doing some shiny hunting. Joe is working on the Pokedex. Tomo's doing a 2-year anniversary stream. You can't see them either? What? I just posted them again. Can you see them? Hey Podcat, how you doing? We're just wrapping up our stream for the day and trying to work out why my bot's not working. Can you guys see them now? Maybe it's because they're set as an announcement? I don't know. Can you see the Discord one that I just dropped? No? Could you see them earlier? What the fuck? You couldn't see them earlier either? Maybe it's because they're set as announcements. I don't know. I'll get rid of that then. Give me 1 second. And I'll get rid of the announcement part of them, so they just post as normal messages. Because they're definitely posting. Alright, can you see that Discord message? Hey Podcat, we're just wrapping up stream for the day, unfortunately. Just trying to work out why. Maybe my better TTV settings let me see them? That's weird. So I've had the announcement set like that for a few streams now. So has it been a few streams that you haven't been able to see them? Or did it only just randomly start today? Because they've been like this for a while now. So is it a new thing? Or were you guys just not telling me? Weird. Why do I miss the streams? You're usually in them. You're fine. Actually, I was going to say we're ending a little early today, but we are about right on time. But I have a very big day at work tomorrow, so I do have to be off and out to get myself in bed. Okay, so I'm just fixing all of these so they don't have the announcement part on them. That seems to solve the problem. That's so strange. If you would mind then, Jay, just while I'm finishing this up, dropping the links again. So the Discord, the socials, and then the 2 raid messages. And we'll have a look at who we can raid to. Fixing all of these. And this should be the last one. There we go. Cool. They should all be fixed now. Sweet. That's so weird. Anyway, that's fine. The announcement was just for flair. It's not actually important. Sweet. So now that you can see them, copy the first raid message with the static emotes, if you're a follower of the channel, and copy the second raid message with the animated emotes if you're a subscriber. Mentioned it before, but maybe my message was overlooked. Maybe. I'm sorry. I know we were talking about stream elements earlier, but I thought you were commenting on the fact that it says stream elements instead of my username. I could have just misunderstood. I apologize. Alright. Maybe we should raid into an anniversary stream. That seems fitting. That's what we're going to do. Okay. We are going to raid today into Tomo Parker. We raided them a little while ago. I was mentioning that I couldn't see it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I completely misunderstood that then. That's my bad. Thank you for bringing it up again, though. Yes, we're going to raid into Tomo Parker, is a fellow Australian Pokemon streamer, and they are currently celebrating a 2-year anniversary, which seems fitting because ours will be coming up very, very soon. So grab those raid messages, come say hello. If you're lurking and you want to continue to lurk, obviously feel free to do that. Make sure you're in the Discord for incoming updates. So when we'll be back in January, as soon as, like, literally the day that I get my roster for January, I will start scheduling streams and stuff again. So I will let you guys know as soon as I can. Shows that you are human. Fair. The bot's not, which is why it has issues. Yeah, so I'll be posting schedules as soon as I know about them. YouTube videos will still be going up, so one is going up this Sunday, and then I'll be filming getting them ready for January as well. TikToks will still be going up, at least a couple a week, I'm hoping, so you will still see plenty of me. Probably too much of me, for being honest, but thank you guys all for being here, and thank you all for a wonderful year as well. I've honestly had so much fun this year. I feel like we've grown so much just in terms of stream quality. First of all, we're at 1080p, 60 FPS. Hello, who is she? We've found our niche, we've found our genre. We've played so many fun games. I've discovered so many franchises this year. We've played Dead Space, we've played Silent Hill, we've played Resident Evil. It's been amazing. And I've met so many great people. So thank you all very, very much for this year. I'm super excited for next year. I have many, many fun things planned. Don't you worry. Next year is the year for content. We're sticking to a 4 stream a week schedule. We're doing YouTube uploads. We're doing TikToks. It's all going to be there. We're going to be playing some super fun games as well. So I'm very excited for it. But thank you all for being here today. I'm going to go say hello to Tomo. Did he just step out? I swear to God. Did he just go on a BRB? Okay, no, he's back. Don't worry, he just stepped out of the chair. Jesus Christ, I was gonna be mad. Anyway, thank you all for the year. Thank you all for the stream and for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys live in the new year. I will see you guys not live, mostly every day. So do not worry, I promise it'll go by in the blink of an eye. But until I see you next, make sure you stay safe. You have a wonderful time zone. Happy and safe holidays, everyone. Whether you celebrate or not, the holiday season is a time, for sure. So take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the new year. Goodbye.